Hey guys, it's SFP here, and welcome to episode number 34 of my FIFA 16 Fulham career mode. And today will be decision day. These are the last three games of the regular season, so these three games that you will be watching are very crucial as to whether or not we will have to go into the playoff rounds to see if we can qualify that way, or if we can do what we have to do in these three games, we can qualify automatically, uh, either a second or first spot, depending on how well Hull City do in the last three remaining games. I'm hoping for at least second place, but we will see here in the table. We're 5 points away, so that means that I think I can squeak in with a win and a draw in these next two games, or three games, excuse me, here. So since we are 5 points away, we will need a maximum. Oh, actually, if I get two wins, I'm automatically qualified. So that will be my goal here, and hopefully things will liven up and we can get that and make that happen. Anyways, I was gonna do the obviously the PSA of my shout out week, but considering there's only a few seconds left here, I'm just gonna keep going on uh, at random, I guess. Excuse me. And this first game, so we can see here, we're going with our 18 because obviously we want to get this shit done. And I'm leaving no room for error. I'm putting in my best 11. Obviously, that striker tandem there with Silva Nabele has been very, very dangerous. And I'm hoping that'll it'll pay off here as well. And as you can see, we're actually the best defensive team. I believe we are the only team, judging by that little stat there, that we're the only team that hasn't conceded more than 30 goals. Everyone else seems to have. But I'm actually fairly impressed with that, considering we've played about 40 so games. I believe 43 so far. So basically, we've let in one goal every other game. So that's pretty impressive. And here is why it's so impressive, because we have stellar goalkeepers here, and that was a great one-handed save by Lonergan here. As you can see by the replay, we can very much appreciate that quality save that our goalkeeper has done. And I think, though, that at some point he's not going to be our starting goalkeeper anymore. We're going to get Stekelenburg back. We're also going to have Godinho here as a nice project here. And I believe by some point, either at the end of this season or the beginning of the season that's coming up, he will actually surpass Lonergan. So as we can see there, Godinho 71 there as I'm making a couple of changes, and Lonergan 72. So I can, without a doubt, say that he's going to surpass him at some point on these upcoming games, whether it's not in these three or by the next video. Anyways, here you have an opportunity for Sheffield Wednesday. And so much for getting two wins, guys. We get a draw here, which kind of puts us at risk a little bit. It's not exactly the ideal place that I want it to be right now, but as long as we don't lose, that's my only concern. As long as we don't lose, we should be fine. And as we can see here, now we're 3 points away from Burnley. So that actually puts us at risk, as we can see here by the training simulation. And Godinho is so close to getting 72, it's ridiculous. I'm hoping at some point before the season ends, he'll get there. Judging by the uh, amount of training that he needs, I think that will be the case. Anywho, I'm going in here with the next game, and this game will be against Ipswich at home, and I'm going to make a couple key changes here. Williams is clear to play, but he is still kind of recuperating 100% from that injury, so I'm going to put in Sandro on the left midfield position. Anyways, now that we kind of blundered that first game here, now we definitely need a win. Otherwise, we will be in a pickle, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't like pickles. Pickles are not my thing. Don't even get me started with cucumbers. And I'm trying to figure out which one is the result of putting the other in vinegar. Is it pickle and vinegar equals cucumber? Or is it cucumber plus vinegar equals pickle? If you guys know in that comment section, please let me know. I know it's random stuff, and technically I guess I could just Google it, but I figure this would be a nice icebreaker for those guys who actually know that answer, um, and could basically help my stupid ass figure that out. Anyways, while we're doing this intro here with these teams in the starting 11, I'd like to remind you guys that I will be doing my shoutout series starting this Friday, November 20th. I will be doing two videos for that whole week, for the Thanksgiving week. so to speak. We'll be doing one episode of Fulham's career mode and one episode of Barcelona's career mode. So for you guys who are tired of kind of waiting, you for that week alone, you guys will probably not have to wait at all. But anyways, if you want to shout out, because that's the whole point of that Thanksgiving week shout out video series, you guys have to be active on my channel. If you're a subscriber, you will automatically be first in line. Like my videos and make sure to drop off a couple of comments here and there. And apparently the player to watch here is McGoldrick for Ipswich Town. So I guess I should keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do anything too dangerous to affect my chances of qualifying directly to the Barclays Premier League. Here we have Andres Silva who cuts back in. He has himself, he cuts back again, he goes for the shot, hits the post, Dembele has the opportunity and Dembele misses it. And again though, it's that striking tandem with Andres Silva and Dembele. These two guys here, I'm very excited to see what's in store for them in the future. And here you have Dembele, Silva. Silva's going to go by himself. He has enough pace to do it. He's going to go for the shot. And that makes it 1-0 here in the first couple of minutes of the half. And we get the lead that we so rightly deserve. We missed the first opportunity that we had. That was a golden opportunity, to be quite honest. But this time, Silva makes up for it with his beauty of a shot, to be blunt. And as we can see here, we can admire that shot at every angle here. It was a beautiful display, and we get the lead. And obviously the fans here are causing a riot because they want to see their team qualify for the Barclays Premier League as soon as possible. Anyways, and here we have McGoldrick, the player who we're supposed to watch, and that is why we're supposed to watch him, because he has a killer shot there, but luckily Lonergan makes the save, as he tends to do, because he is just awesome. And now here we have Dembele. What's Dembele going to do? Dembele beats his defender. He's all by himself. Will he take the shot? Yes, he will. And that is the second one here. And we double our lead in the 25th minute of the game. It seems Dembele is pretty good at playing with his back to goal, which is amazing. We need players like that, because I don't know if Andres Silva can do that, but Dembele can. And what a great shot yet again. It seems that with this, it brings me a lot of hope that we can clinch the automatic promotion spot, although we're still 3 points away, depending on the result here for Burnley. If Burnley gets a win, then obviously it'll all come down to that one game here. And here we have Parker with a great passer from Pringle, I believe. And he just misses it like a boss. As you can see here, he actually had the shot, but it gets deflected there from that last minute slide tackle by Smith. And now we have Parker here for the corner kick. And he takes it, and Carney slots it right there, bottom left corner, and we get the third goal, so far in this game in about 33 minutes. And I believe I can safely say that this is game over. We are just completely, I don't know if I want to say dominating, but we've been so effective in the final third that it's to be honest, it's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever been this dominant in the final third this whole season, and it just comes at the most opportune moment because we need to get positive results in these last two remaining games. And right as we finished the first half here, I had such a close opportunity that a pass to Andres Silva that was actually intercepted, and that will be the end of the first half. I'm going to take a couple players off here. I'm going to take off Parker, obviously, because Parker can't do a 90-minute game anymore. And here I'm actually going to do a little bit of a strategy here. I'm going to take out Dembele because I need Dembele for the next game. I'm going to put Munir. And I was deciding whether or not to put Sandro at cam and then take out Pringle. But I'm going to put in Grimaldo at left midfielder and take out my player as well, because I need him for the next game. Here we have Munir, the super sub. He's going to try to beat the goalkeeper. He slides it to the side right there on the right side, and he just slots it in the back of the net. And if it couldn't get any worse, it just did. We got the fourth goal. And this is our game, guys. This is our game. This is, I think, what will clinch the spot here. And I'm apologize for my kind of shortcut senses. I don't know what it is right now, but maybe it's a little bit of fatigue because I'm a little bit tired at the moment. And I guess fatigue isn't exactly the right word, but let's just say I had to wake up early and didn't get enough sleep. And so I wanted to get this video out for you guys as soon as I got home just to make sure I didn't like fall asleep and you guys wouldn't be watching this video right now. You guys would probably have to wait. Anyways, I'm a little bit surprised that it's Munir's first goal, but now that I think about it, it's kind of been regulated to a bench rule here, so maybe that's the case here. And here we have Murphy, and they're gonna get a PK call, guys. We got a little bit too handsy there with Stearman, and again, Stearman is a player who I'm questioning whether or not I want to keep him. He's had great moments, but he's also had pretty crappy ones too, like this one right here. And Goldrick, the player who we're supposed to watch, and he just hits it on the post, actually, the top post, the crossbar. And we get saved there, guys. And that opportunity there was golden. I'm not sure what was going through that Ipswich Town's player's head, because that was a golden opportunity to basically lower the deficit. Here we have the first opportunity for Ipswich Town to actually go in the back of the net. And I was so pissed off because I wanted that clean sheet so bad. But this is a quality goal, guys. My defense was just crap. No one was marking him. He was all alone. So the fact that he uh, made it is, or is to be expected, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because obviously, I get a little bit bummed when I see players who are no way marked and they still miss the shot. They had all the time in the world, and Niles took advantage of it. Very good for you, Maitland Niles. Anyways, we go back here in the game. And here another opportunity. T. Smith has it. T. Smith still has it, and I lose it there stupidly. And T. Smith is going to have it, and he's going to give the assist here to, Ipswich Town's second goal here. And these are defensive mistakes that can't happen. And considering we still don't know the results from the other game, this might come to bite us in the ass in the future. And there we can see Munir isn't exactly happy, and I'm not happy too. But Fraser gets his fourth goal of the season, and Ipswich Town gets their second goal of the game so far. Here we have another opportunity, yet again Sears, but luckily my defender reads the play very well, and I believe that was Stearman, who, like I said, he has his up and downs, even in games here. But so far, I guess I'll keep him at the moment, and I'll decide in the next transfer window whether or not to sell him off or retain him in the team. Anyways, as you can see here, uh, by the table, we're still 3 points away. It's down to the last game, guys, and here we have the training simulation. Will Godinho grow to 72 overall? Let us see. And he does, guys. So right now he is tied with Stearman at the overall of 72. So there's a good chance that Lonergan might take a backseat come next season. And here we have a player who's returning to injury, Christensen. And we have two loanery expires. Garbutt is going back to his club. I loved Garbutt so much. He was very crucial in the beginning of the season. Not so much later. And Joe Lewis, his loan is also uh, done here. The one of our goalkeepers, I believe, that we had here on loan. And this last game will be the decisive one against Brighton Albion. Excuse me. I don't know what. Or excuse me, not even. No, forget the Albion part, guys. It's just Brighton. Oh, it is Albion. Never mind. I feel stupid. I hope you guys can forget that. I guess I can technically edit this out, but I figure semi-live commentary, or I guess it's not even semi-live because I'm recording it. But you guys know what I mean. Uh, I don't want to just edit it. And maybe that's one thing I should do to improve my videos, kind of have a better quality commentary. But I feel like I don't want to give like a professional commentary, so to speak. And the reason being is that I kind of want this to be a conversation. I don't want to kind of cut and edit so much, and to be honest, I don't have enough time to edit these videos properly. Maybe I might tinker it a little bit, tinker around a bit, during this week of Thanksgiving, or the Thanksgiving weekend, I guess, or whatever. But at the moment, like I said, I don't have enough time with work and school. Uh, I tend to pre-record these and pre-edit these, the videos at least, and then just add the commentary the day of. So that is that. I will still kind of tinker around with what I want to do with this, but at the moment, that's kind of what works. So I will keep doing that at the moment. Anyways, guys, while this intro is happening and we're seeing basically the starting 11s for each team, I'd like to remind you guys yet again that I will be doing a Thanksgiving week. In thanks to you guys, the subscribers, the supporters of my channel, I will give you guys shout outs. In order to participate in that, you have to be subscribed. You also have to be active on my channel. And by that, obviously, give the video a like, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and all that nice jazz. Anywho, let us begin with this last crucial game here against Brighton. And here you have Sandro. Sandro by himself, the left midfielder, takes the shot. He misses, but it falls on Dembele's feet, and Dembele's not going to miss in that position, guys. And we get the lead here in the first 5 minutes. And the fans there are going crazy because this means that as of right now, in the 5th minute, we are qualifying directly, excuse me, to the Barclays Premier League, and we're going back after a couple years of absence here, and Dembele makes it look so easy because it is easy. Anyways, as you can see here, Dembele's 16th goal of the season. I know he's nowhere near the top leading goal scorer, but maybe he's at least in the top 10. Here we have an opportunity for Ince from Brighton. And what an opportune shot that he had here, but it goes right over the uh, goal here. And I did not notice that American Express is Brighton's sponsor. That's amazing. Here we have O'Grady. O'Grady finds Stevens. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. He finds Stevens. Stevens takes the shot, and just like that, we are drawn level at 1, which is pissing me off, guys, because I'm trying to get the win just so a goal differential doesn't come into factor, because I believe if we tie on points with Burnley, then they will go to the next, or they will go directly to second place because of the goal differential, which is why I was disappointed in the previous game when I conceded 2 goals there, because that would have helped my goal differential. But obviously, I can kiss that out the window. And this is how the first half will end, guys. We get a 1-1 draw, which technically will still qualify us directly to the next round. But we run the risk of conceding another goal here. So I'm going to make a couple changes here to try to avoid, to make that not a possibility. And I'm mixing my words here. I know there's an easier way to say that. But right now, my brain does not seem to be working. But anyways, here we have Manu, who's trying to find some open space here. He actually beats my defenders, no sweat. He takes a shot, and what a beautiful shot here in the 79th minute, guys. And if this result remains, we would basically be uh, at the mercy here of Burnley and seeing how their result turns out. And this is frustrating. The player right there was pissed off, and I'm pissed off too, because this is a heartbreaker. I'm pretty sure this shut down our fan base right now because we are so close to finishing the game. And this isn't the result that we were hoping for at all. But great shot there in this angle. Uh, I kind of don't want to appreciate the shot, to be quite honest, but it is a beauty of a shot. If it didn't hurt me so much, I would appreciate it a little bit more. But Elvis here, Manu, with the game-winning goal at the moment. And now we're kind of trying to go for the draw. Here we have in the 90th minute. Can we make something happen? Emerson Hyman's all alone, takes a shot. And that is the equalizing goal, guys. We get a 2-2. We get the result here to 2-2. And in these last couple seconds, all we have to do is hold on. And this is amazing, guys. This is what all this excitement is about, because this goal could save our asses and make us qualify directly to the Barclays Premier League and not have to settle for that shitty playoff round here, because I do not want to play playoff rounds here. If I could have the opportunity, just qualify directly, I'm going to take it. And here, Emerson Hyman with his first goal of the season, and what a crucial first goal this might be. And as we can see here, we did it in the last couple seconds, and we get the draw here, the 2-2 draw. And that means we are qualifying directly as the second place team here in the championship. And this is a long time coming, guys. For those of you guys who've been watching from the beginning, I know this has taken so long to finish this first season, and I'm hoping to implement again this idea of having three games per episode, kind of to speed things through. And we have here players returning on loan as well. So Kellenberg obviously is our starting goalkeeper now, and I have to fix the positioning here and who's second string, who's third string. But that'll be obviously for the next video here. And Dembele grows to 72 uh, right now in this training simulation. Anyways, it seems that some of our players have been scouted, and there's a player whose contract is expiring, and I believe that is our goalkeeper Bettinelli. And I tried and tried and tried to convince him to stay, but he just wants to go, guys. There's nothing much I can do, and this, I believe, will be the last, or one of the last squad reports that you guys will be getting. And as we can see here, Dembele grew a lot, and Munir and Sandro, players who I haven't even had do any training simulation, are growing as well. So that's very exciting. And again, Bettinelli does not want to sign with us, I guess. So there's not much I can do. I wish I could have sold him, though. If that was the case, I would have sold him and get some profit off of it. But unfortunately, he kind of made that decision after the transfer season was over, I believe. But let me know in the comment section if that's not the case. I think it was, and we have some youth scout reports here available as well. So I'll be checking those out momentarily. And I'm just pausing for dramatic effect, apparently. And will I press the button? Yes or no? Any moment now. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I guess technically I could have edited that out, but I kind of am in a hurry at the moment. I know the U.S. is playing their second World Cup qualifier tonight, so I kind of want to get this video up and running before I miss any of the action there. Anywho, because this is the end, I'm going to have to make some decisions here. I'm going to take Bush here. I'm going to sign him, even though 5'6" isn't exactly what I want in a goalkeeper. And I believe that's the only player I'm going to take at the moment. I know exactly that his height isn't exactly ideal for a goalkeeper, but I figure at the worst case scenario, I can sell him for a nice amount of profit. Anyways, here we have a couple players that I'm going to sign here. I'm going to sign Godfrey. I'm also going to sign in Hines. And I believe there's one more player that I might be signing as well. I just don't exactly remember his name at the moment. And I believe it would be Trotter, but I'd have to double check here. Nope, it is not Trotter. I can tell you that much. And I guess I was wrong. I'm going to have these two players just stay here, I guess. Although Musinho seems very promising. But no, I have this thing where I don't sign players that are lower than 94 overall. It has to be somewhere between 90 and 94. And I know it might be a stupid rule for some of you guys, but I figured I'd done it this long, I might as well just keep going. And I'm actually putting another player in the training simulation, which is Arthur Worry, because he apparently has a promising attribute here. So I'm going to put him in, and if things don't work out, obviously I can just sell him for a nice profit. And here we have another opportunity here for people to grow. And here it seems Carney wants to discuss his wages, so I will do just that because he's been a significant participant here in our attempt to qualify to the Barclays Premier League, which we were successful. So I'll figure I'll get him the contract that he wants. Anyways, now we go for another training simulation, I believe. And unfortunately, no one grows here. The attributes did grow, though, but overall, no one has grown. And obviously here we have, again, the reminder of that stupid Bertinelli player who doesn't want to sign with us apparently. But anyways, green grows to 71. That's amazing. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I'll leave you here with the last couple seconds. And remind you guys to subscribe to my channel if you want to stay updated with either the Fulham or Barcelona career mode. Like my video if you enjoyed it. And also follow me on Twitter at SFP Soccer Show and on Twitch at SFP Gaming. All this information will be in the description down below as well, guys. So if you guys are confused and don't know how to spell a certain word, just I will leave the links in the description. So just follow that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.